What is up, my beautiful people? So lately I've noticed videos about minimalism and productivity and self-improvement that started to pop up on YouTube. I think minimalism is actually a very beautiful movement, especially in this time and age where there's climate change, there's overconsumption, obesity, and basically too many people on the earth. And minimalism got created because previously people believed that happiness lied in the products. But then slowly people started to realize that no, happiness does not lie in the products. You get debts, you get accustomed to the products, it doesn't really bring you anything, And so movements like minimalism would say like, it's not products that make you happy, it's actually not having the products that makes you happy and throwing the products away that makes you happy. But if you think about it, although they might seem opposite of each other, they make the same mistake, which is that believing that happiness lies in somewhere in the outside world and that you have to get it. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. So let's say there's this beautiful girl living next to me, blonde hair, blue eyes, super sweet, and I'm just sitting in my room alone. I have no one, so I'm like, fuck, I really want this girl, man. So what I do is I convince myself that I need her in order to become happy. So I do that, convince myself pretty quickly because she's so beautiful, and then a couple of days later I'm starting to feel more like shit. I'm starting to feel unhappy, and I'm like, damn, I need to do something about this feeling, man. So what I do is the only solution is I go up to her, I talk to her, and surprisingly it goes very well because I'm so pretty. And I get a number and we get a date, and turns out that she also likes me, and we get a relationship. And after 1 month I'm like, I told you guys, man, or actually I told myself, I just need this girl and I'll become happy. And look at me, I'm the happiest man alive, man. But this was just an illusion, because just wait a couple of months. Let's say after 12 months, the things that previously I found really attractive about her and quirky and cute, those same things now start to annoy me, and I actually feel exactly the same as I did before I got her. So what's happened here? Basically, I believed in an illusion, which made the illusion come to life, but I couldn't keep it up for so long, and eventually it faded. And this actually works with everything in your life: your job, car, friends, your girlfriends, everything, man. Everything is an illusion about happiness. I believe in a very cool ideology, which is that happiness doesn't come from anywhere, but it was always inside of you. And you don't need anything to feel it. And you might say, what? How is that even possible? I think you're just tricking yourself. But I would say, yes, but you are tricking yourself as well. But instead of believing that happiness comes from nothing, you believe it comes from things in the outside world, which is actually super inconvenient. I mean, just think about it. If you can actually convince yourself you don't need anything to become happy, you just need to be alive, well, you would feel so free, man. You just wake up and you're like, damn, what a great day, I'm alive. Get a cup of tea, look out the window, the sun is shining in your face. You're like, ah, this is gonna be a great motherfucking day. And why? Because I'm alive, man. Don't need no bitches, don't need no money, bruh. No, but okay, so you gotta watch out, because you could still believe that you should avoid certain things to become happy, just like minimalism does. Because needing nothing is different from not needing anything. You know? It's a subtle difference, because minimalism says throw your products away and you become happy. I'm saying do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're happy anyway. So you might wonder, like, why are we programmed to fall into this illusion? And I have a pretty cool theory, and it's that evolution doesn't care about your happiness. Evolution just cares if you spread your genes to the next generation. And unhappiness is actually a great motivator. Because when you're unhappy, you want to change the situation. And what you'll do is you work harder at your job, get more money, you get a car. If you have a wife and kids, just fuck her, leave her because you're unhappy, divorce her, get a new younger wife, get new kids. And evolution is like, damn bro, you're going great because you're having many kids, and you're showing all the girls that you're financially very stable and you can provide for them. So evolution doesn't really care if you're happy or not, which is quite sad actually. It just cares that you will spread your genes to the next generation, and coincidentally being unhappy helps with that. So I'm getting sidetracked here. What I want you to take away from this message is that you can actually convince yourself you don't need anything to become happy. You might ask, well, how do you do that? Well, the same way you convince yourself you need like a girl to be happy. Just believe it, man. Just tell yourself you don't need anything to become happy. I did. Worked for me. I mean, just look at the window. Look at nature. Look how fucking beautiful it is, man. Just study your own brain and meditate. And look at the train of thoughts that are like popping up inside your head. It's like one big celebration of life, man. And you don't need anything for it. It's free. Just smile at strangers. Just have a nice conversation with someone. I mean, once you get it, it's actually super simple. Like we look for happiness in like the weirdest places, man, and we think it's so complex. Well, actually, it's simple as fuck. Just be alive, and that's all there is to it, man. The happiness was always inside of you. You just needed to accept that. Peace, late.